Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man, and we're back in Canada. I've got a couple of weird things happened. If you remember, I started in the last episode to try to do some beer. And when I did, if you remember, I was putting hops in. I had a load of hops. And when I dumped the hops into the grain grate, whatever you might want to call that, it put it in as barley. You remember, I had hops and I was dropping them here, and it went in as barley. And then I came over here and it shows hops over here, and it wouldn't let me put any wheat in. And let's see if there's anything in the truck. See, there's wheat in the truck, and it won't let me put here. Let me see. I'm gonna try again, but it wouldn't let me. Now it'll put it in. I don't know what the hell's going on. Before it wouldn't let me put the wheat in. But if you listen, you can hear the motors are running on this, because I finally came in, I threw some water in. Once I threw some water in, these things lit up and it started working. Now it's not lit again. But this one is. It actually made a little bit of beer. This one is lit, but it shows that there's hops and no barley. Isn't that weird? Hops and no barley. I wonder if he's got these triggers backwards. And that's actually hops. 2140, and if you look over here, 2140 in hops. So I think he's got these backwards. These triggers are backwards. Now I can go in and fix that in Giant Editor, and I will. I'm not going to do it right now though. Let's check and see what this one reads. Okay, this one reads that we've got 8,166 in hops, which isn't true. Oh, wait a minute. All right, he's got these backwards too. Maybe there's a reason that happened. And he's got wheat of 72,320, 72,320. These are both backwards. And I don't know if it makes any difference. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna let it go with that. I need my truck back at the farm because I got work to do. But we're gonna grow some. I was gonna say we're gonna grow some beer. We're not gonna grow some beer. We're gonna brew some beer. We're gonna brew some brewskis. So let's get out of here. We're going to get back to the farm. I've got cigars to pick up. Looks like the cigars are full. And I want to start doing some... What is it? It's almost nighttime. I want to get some crops planted. And I've got stuff to sell. I got to get that fruit off the ground. The fruit and vegetables. I've got to continue working on the animals. Let me take a quick look at the animals and see how we're doing there. I think they need... Was I watering? I think I was. Let's see. Wait a minute. There it was. Okay, so water. The breeding sheep need a little bit of water. The sheep are okay. Breeding cows are okay. Cows are okay. Well, I think they got enough to get by. They've got enough to get by. The breeding cows are just hungry, though. I can't keep up with the breeding cows. And the interesting thing that we found out about breeding cows was it the breeding pigs. It was the breeding pigs, wasn't it, that didn't take pig food. No, they don't. It doesn't take pig food. Or at least it doesn't show that it does. They need some straw, though, so let's get this thing over. Get them some straw. No more space. No, I don't know what's going on there. That's really weird. Well, we're going to run into night, and as soon as daytime drops around here, I'll get the cedars back out in the field. So in the meantime, we'll just keep working here. Doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, where's my straw? There's some straw. Well, that's filling up. Let me run over and see how Enterprise is doing. Let's see. We had these two guys. We had these two guys kind of fighting over who was going to do what. Let's get them going again. I'm just going to have this guy following that guy. And then get back to our truck here. Let's see. Let's start with the cattle, I guess. Well, we're right here at the pigs. Let's start with the pigs. Where did the straw go? Right here? Is that where straw went? Okay. Didn't take very much. I don't know if that's anything they can't live without. I don't think they're going to die if they don't get straw. They'll die if they don't get water and food. I don't know why they like to eat, but they do. Alright, let's whoop in here. Pull a little straw out. Okay, let's go find our other truck. Okay, where are we? Let's see. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to grab the dairy stuff because the production has stopped on dairy. And I want the dairy to keep going because I need to sell some more milk. Well, I could sell the milk. I don't have a problem with that. But I want to make yogurt and stuff like that. Yeah, as soon as it gets full, it stops working, so that's what's happened. Taking a shortcut to McDonald's. Alright, yeah, I think that tank is full. It is. Tank is full, so we need to get our product here. And I'm just going to take it to Walmart because that's the closest place. So let's just run in here and see what we can pick up. Uh-oh. Straighten up, fly right. Boy, those tires are wide. Look how wide those tires are in this truck. Alright, now I didn't get it all. I don't know why it always misses some. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's go sell this stuff. I still think I'm going to get out in one of these fields. I haven't been out in the field since I started selling stuff. But I still think I'm going to get out in one of these fields one day and find a bunch of these piles of pallets of product out in the middle of the field. Because if you remember, that's what was happening before. Just willy-nilly. Now, see, there's another Walmart up yonder, I think. Let's go to this one. Get this done while I still have some daylight. Daylight coming in, we might go home. No, what's the name of it? Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and we want to go home. Why would he want to go home when the daylight comes? Does that mean they're working overnight? Uh-oh. That wasn't what I wanted. Alright. Something's hooey here in Spaceville. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do something that's not working for me. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Well, why is that not dumping? Oh, that didn't work. Why not? It's selling pretty fast. That's odd. It's still not taking that one pallet. Why is it not dropping that one pallet? That was weird. You know, all kinds of weird stuff happening to me. Isn't that just like real life, though? Nothing ever goes, you know, the way you'd think it would. How many times you go to work and something goes wrong and you have to fix something, or, you know, something's not working right. A customer doesn't like what they're receiving, and you have to fix that. It's just always something. Thank God I don't have to deal with that anymore. Because I'm a people person. Not. I always thought that was funny anyway. I used to have to interview people for work and stuff when I was in management. And it always used to make me smile when you do an interview and somebody would come up with I'm a people person. What the hell does that mean? It didn't shake my tree. Why would that make you qualified for the job if you're a people person? I don't get it. Now, it's almost like some of these pallets double up, because this truck was almost full, and then all of a sudden you saw it kind of glitch, and it like doubled. I don't know what it's doing. I'm enjoying a hot cup of tea at the moment because I was getting a little bit peckish and I didn't want to eat solid food right now. I try to schedule my meals and try to stay on a schedule. It's better for my diabetes, so and it wasn't quite time to eat. There. Everything got dropped off that time. One more line of product, and that factory, that dairy, should start running again. And it should eat up some of that milk so that I can drop some of that milk off. Now I did get the one tank empty, but I've got another milk tank that's full sitting there. My two grass picker uppers are fighting for something down here. Alright, let me try to get this one that's kind of loose over here. I don't know what happened to that. Did I get it? There we go. Alright, so this thing's producing again, the dairy. Get this dropped off at Walmart, and then we'll run down and see what the two grass picker uppers are fighting over. Probably one of them had tuna fish and one had peanut butter and jelly, and they won't share. hired hands. Can't we all just get along? Alright, that's being sold. Let's run over here and find out what's going on. Okay, one of them's full. So we'll take the full one and stop them. This is Alan. And we'll let Josh Cantlin is going to continue on. And he should be able to finish this field out. I need to make a course to get this stuff delivered, but for some reason I was having trouble doing that on this map. Don't know why. What kind of crop we got down here? I should probably lease this field. Ooh, it's rye. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with rye. That'd be a lot of rye, I tell you what. Boy, look at that sky. Isn't it pretty? Alright, dump the grass. Let's get on with it. Okay, straw is done. I'm going to take this straw right here and I'm just going to throw it in the compost maker. That way I don't have to run it back to the silo. And then, let's see. This guy's empty. We're going to take a little flight here. Right there's good enough, I guess. I can't remember what I planted. I just don't recall. I think onions there. Onions always look kind of a turquoise color for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's grab some more vegetables here. Just run around the corners. Pick them up. It's a quicker picker-upper here. Guess that's all I'm going to get. I guess I'll just keep selling to Wally World. I could check, I suppose, and see what kind of vegetable is selling where. See, the problem is I'm mixing my fruits up. So I can't really sell one and not the other. I don't know, I'm not making any sense here, but where's my vegetables? There we go. Okay. Oh boy, 2000s. It just varies. That's the buying palette. And the Walmart's about the same. I don't know if it makes any difference. I'm kind of filling the Walmart. I guess, actually, this one's a little bit higher. So, because I've been selling everything to Walmart. Let's just go to one of these buying pallet places. There's one over yonder, and there's one in the harbor, I think. Let's see if we can get into the one at the harbor the easy way. Or if I have to go clear around by the cigars. Yeah, we can get there from here. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna do it on this side a little bit farther here. Dump that stuff, let it start selling. And then, I don't know if I can get through. Used to be able to get through here. Can you still? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, we can get through here. We can get through here. And then we'll pick up some cigars so that we can get that thing producing again. I don't know if there's still tobacco left, but we'll find out. I'm just going to sell these right here where we sold the vegetables. I suppose that's good enough. That might be the only place. Let me see. No, I think you could sell them at Walmart. Sell everything at Walmart. Walmart takes everything, as far as I know. Did I miss cigars? I think I did. This is cigars. Oh, cigars. There they are. Okay, I can sell them at the buying pallet. There's one. It's almost $3,000. The last time I sold them, I think I sold them at Walmart. Oh, there's a good price at Walmart 1, $34. All right, Walmart 1. I'm pretty sure Walmart 1 was the one way northwest, but we'll find out here in a second. Let me just get out of here. I'll go through the back door here. And then let me swing the camera. No, it's not. It's the one right here. Maybe the one northwest was number 3. I think I would have named them different. I would have named them like Northwest Walmart, Northeast Walmart, West Walmart, kind of, sort of. There's 2 Walmarts pretty close together. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, that's how capitalism kind of works that way. If you're Burger King, where do you want to put... Now, see, you would think that if you were a hamburger joint, you would want to put your hamburger joint where people are going to be able to get there easily, and you're going to position it in the best location. Now, of course you are. Of course you are. But if you look at that location and you say, well, geez, there's already a McDonald's there, so we don't want to put our Burger King there. We want to find another location. But that's not the way it works. The way it works is you want to be by your competitor because you're fighting for that customer. And so not everybody likes McDonald's and not everybody likes Burger King. And so what happens is you can compete with your rival if you're real close together. So you'll find them. When you see a McDonald's, you're going to see a Burger King. You're going to... the thing of it is like... okay, I'm driving and I want a burger. And, you know, I'm not really a hardcore McDonald's or Burger King. Because there's people that will go to McDonald's. They'll go out of their way to go to McDonald's because they like it. Same with Burger King. Those are not the customers you have to worry about. The customers you want to worry about are the ones that don't care and they just want a burger. So you're going to be picking up people. If I'm driving down the road and the Burger King and the Walmart are on the main drag of a town where traffic's really busy, and I'm in the right-hand lane, and the Burger King is on my side of the street, I'm going to probably pull into the Burger King because I don't want to cross traffic. That's one thing. The other thing is you can run specials and try to draw those Burger King people or those McDonald people over to your store. They want to compete, in other words. That's what makes the business. So when I used to work for the bank in Washington State, there were two premier banks. There was Seattle First and Rainier. Now, it didn't start out as Rainier. It started out as National Bank of Commerce. And they just changed their name to Rainier National Bank. And that's who I worked for, was Rainier National Bank. And we're going to run into darkness here. But it was the same thing there. If you saw a Rainier Bank across the street or kitty corner, you know, on the next block was a Seattle First, and on the other side of the street was a Rainier. That's just the way they were. They were competing for business. And they wanted to, you know, that keep your enemy close by. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's kind of what that is. They're not enemies. They're just competing for the same customers, right? So Rainier and Seattle were always fighting to be the premier bank of the state. You know, they were both state banks, even though they were national banks. The interesting thing is that as time went by, they both got sold. I think People's Bank bought out Rainier Bank, and if you're not familiar with it, it doesn't matter. And I think Seattle First got bought out by somebody. But here's what happened eventually. Eventually, the Bank of America came in out of California. Bank of America came in, and they bought both banks. So now, Bank of America, they own the bank on this side of the street, and they own the bank on that side of the street. So what they did was they bought both banks, and they started selling assets. They didn't need a bank on both sides of the street. So they picked the one that had the best, building or the best property, and they sold the other one and just kept the assets. Business. That's business. It reminds me of a joke. The comedian on TV, and he was talking about, he said, I live in an apartment above the local bank, so my assets over $10 million. My assets are over $10 million. His ass. So you had to be there. I'm no comedian. I can't tell a joke. Most of the time, I can't remember the joke. I used to be able to sit and tell jokes. When I was in high school, I was kind of the class clown. There were two of us, and we used to compete. It's funny. We were both in the same grade. It was hilarious. But I used to be able to sit and tell jokes all night long. Hell, I can't remember a joke anymore. I go to tell the joke and I can't remember the punchline. Or I start telling the joke and I can't remember what the hell it was about. I said, never mind. It was funny, but you had to kind of be there. Come on, daylight. What's going on here? I guess I could turn my lights on. I didn't even check prices for that meat. I probably should have. We're going to have $10 million here pretty quick. Let's take a look at the dairy while we drive by here and see how things are going there. All right, well, it's producing. It looks like it's producing. Not very fast, but it will as time goes to the next day here. cross country. I should check that mod. Did I adjust that mod? I might have. Hang on, let me see if I adjusted that mod. Time scale at night. Oh man. Alright, I did adjust it. There it goes. Alright, let's go find out what's going on with this. Oh, I guess it is. Doggone it. Here's the funny part. Those sheep were never making wool, and then all of a sudden, they just started going to town on it. And look, again, there's a pallet out in the field. What is that all about? Well, that should fix that, I guess. Alright, I'm going to sell this wool, empty this trailer, and then, whoa, stay on the road. And I got to get out and start working on some fields. I feel like farming today. Stupid tree. Jumped right out in front of me. Missed my turn. Actually, I didn't. I should have gone straight. I didn't miss my turn. I should have just went right straight through that lot. What did I hit? Oh, that little bush? Oh, man. Hit that little bitty bush. This big old truck couldn't go over a little bitty bush. I don't believe it. The wool didn't care. It didn't even slide off the trailer. Let's dump this wool here. There we go. I guess they're selling some of that meat too, but I didn't want to do that because if I sell the meat right now... Oh, look, 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 look! There's a pallet. What is it? What is it? Where did it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. What is it? It's butter. It's butter. How in the hell does that happen? I told you eventually I'd start finding this stuff out in the fields. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, let's pick it up. 2 pallets full. I should take my helicopter around and just fly over the fields and see if I can find my products. I know they're all over the place. What in the hell causes that? Alright, let's go see how our cedars are doing. Let's see, we got onions here. We did potatoes there. And, oh, that's right. There's potatoes here. That's right. I bought a new, and canola over here. Now, wait a minute. This is harvested. All right, I got to work that one. I forgot I bought a new cedar. This was barley. So let's see. I got enough potatoes. Let's do something else. Let's do... I feel exotic today. So let's do something different. Let's do peanuts. I haven't done peanuts yet. grapes, Sudan grass, black beans, hops, tobacco, onions, carrots. Let's do some carrots. I gotta get that combine off the field. Did I have a course here? Or does it matter? I might just hire a worker. Yeah, we're gonna do some carrots here, so let's just drop this thing and turn this. Whoa! Let's turn this off. See if we can hire a worker and let him go. Let me jump out. Try not to get killed. Get that combine off the field. That is empty. Look at the dang header on this thing. It is huge. I did some work on this combine. I need to make sure that I got it into the OneDrive for you patrons if you're interested in this. I did a little modding on this. I made it dump the crops faster because it was really, really slow. Here you got this monster header and this monster combine, and it gets full. Now, I didn't increase the volume of the bin. It doesn't have a humongous bin on it. It doesn't have a small one, but it doesn't have an oversized one either. Because I thought there's no need of doing it. I want the trucks to pick it up and get it going quickly, so I didn't want the truck sitting out there and waiting for the crop. But I did increase the amount that it empties into the truck once it's harvested. Potatoes are growing weird there. I must have seeded it 2 different times. Right, we're not going to do onions and carrots. We're going to do something else. Let's do, like I said, I want to do something exotic. Let's do some black beans. I don't know why. I don't know what you do with black beans, but I want to do some. Alright, we're going to do this manually. If I can straighten this tractor out. Jeez! Who's driving this thing? I'm going to blame it on a hired worker. Hired worker. Having trouble driving. I could almost have done this in 2 swipes, but I'm not that accurate, as you can see. All right, I want to come over here, catch that little wiggle there that I did. And then let's finish it up. It'd be easier if I'd slow down. It's harder to control when you drive too fast. Right, let's do some peanuts. Let's see, do I own that field? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Field number 5. Let me see if I can squeeze through here. Oh, there's already something on it. What did I plant? I planted corn and it's ready to go. I did not realize that. That has been ready to go for some time now. And I didn't realize it. I gotta need a combine out here. Also, I don't know if you know it, I haven't used it yet. I don't even know if I have it in this folder. But I do have a 90-foot corn header. Just like that other one. It was a completely different mod. And I haven't used it yet, so I don't know what the story is. We'll have to give it a shot. Alright, we're going to do... Oh, what should we do? Sugar beets, wheat, barley, maize, grass. Oh, I was going to do... Peanuts? Oh, I missed it. I was going to do peanuts. 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 There we go. Let's do some peanuts. Oh no, stop, stop. Hang on, I don't know what happened. Hang on. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and when we come back, we'll finish up some seeding. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on the farm the next episode. Happy farming.